Now, a WPBF 25 special. The 2022 Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. Sponsored by Good Greek Moving and Storage and Palm Tran.
Good evening, everyone. Happy holidays. We are coming to you from North Palm Beach on a beautiful night across South Florida. WPBF 25 is proud once again to partner with Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County to bring you the brightest night of the year as brilliantly lit boats sail along the intracoastal waterway. Good evening and welcome to the 28th Annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. I'm Glenn Glazer.
And I'm Alyssa Freeman with the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, and we are thrilled to have you join us tonight.
So the boat parade starts here in North Palm Beach. The boats will sail north along the intracoastal waterway, and along the way, some will be stopping to pick up toys from people who live along the waterfront or have gathered along the waterfront.
And this year, there are just over 60 boats participating in the parade, all competing for bragging rights and some big prizes up for grabs. We're also out here for the children of Palm Beach County.
For years, the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program has been providing toys to families in need. And as Natalie Pozo shows us, the need is greater than ever.
We just got a delivery of bikes.
It's been their mission for 75 years.
These toys have come in the last 2 days.
Bringing smiles to children's faces.
8 pallets worth of toys, so you can see them there.
All possible through the Marine Corps Toys for Tots program.
Seeing the smile on kids' faces when they get toys is really, invaluable. And it really brings joy to the Marines that participate in events like that.
Sergeant Alexis Parra says their campaign kicks off in October, collecting toys for babies all the way to teenagers, with 8 to 14-year-olds being the toughest age.
We are always hurting for it. So if we could get people to donate 11 to 14, 8 to 10 toys, it would be a big help for us.
The children, an inspiration for these Marines, proud to wear their dress blues and continue a tradition that started in 1947.
We do consider ourselves, hard charging. Sometimes people think we're emotionless, but I think Marines have one of the biggest hearts in the military.
Those big hearts deliver to more than 80,000 kids in our area, something they would not be able to do without the generosity of others.
Seeing the community come out, it's awesome, and we really are appreciative of it. We couldn't do it without the community. So we're really thankful, and so thank you everyone for helping.
For WPBF 25 News, I'm Natalie Pozo.
As Natalie said, the program is in desperate need of toys for older children.
And if you'd like to donate a new unwrapped toy to Toys for Tots, you can find a drop-off location by going to WPBF.com. The toys also collected tonight will go to another charity called Little Smiles.
They help children get through some tough times. Stephen Graves introduces us to a local boy who's benefiting from the kindness of others.
When you piece together the years of Zachary Tong's life, it is amazing to think he often wears this smile.
Yeah, I can't run. I could walk, but it would hurt.
The 12-year-old cannot do what most kids love.
I can't eat pizza or dairy-free cookies or chocolate.
But he does have a positive outlook on the journey. And he's happy to lend a helping hand where needed, like here, sorting out toys for Little Smiles.
Zachary just kind of captured our hearts the first time we met him.
The organization caught wind of his story from the Jupiter Medical Center. Hospitals have been a home for him since 5 years old.
Spent actually most of his childhood in hospitals and Christmas time. Pretty much every holiday he's been in a hospital.
With all his problems and medical conditions, he's always smiling.
He has autism and battles a disease that causes inflammation in the bones. Getting blood transfusions every 8 weeks.
It really hurts.
But what helps? Gestures like ones of Little Smiles. They brought him to a ball and gave his family free Christmas gifts. Something the group does for many kids in our area.
There was a lot of toys in the bag there. I also got a lot of candy.
He was quite happy.
Indescribable.
Zachary may be living with this condition for the rest of his life, but he plans to keep smiling through it, with special moments like this helping him along the way. Stephen Graves, WPBF 25 News.
To donate or drop off toys to Little Smiles, go to WPBF.com. We posted the link for you.
So, are you ready to get the show started?
I'm ready to get it started. Let's do it. Leading off the parade like they have in previous years is everyone's favorite, the Zambelli Fireworks Barge. shot off the parade route. Fantastic.
I want to look up, but
Oh my goodness. Oh my
What'd I tell
goodness. What a better way to start this off. Zambelli puts on a great show each year. They'll be blasting off through the entire parade route from North Palm Beach all the way to the Jupiter Lighthouse, the grand finale right in front of the Jupiter Lighthouse.
yes, that is right. And you know what else we have is the Coast Guard usually leads the parade in front of Zambelli. So we want to thank the Coast Guard for helping us out every year, as well as all of the other local law enforcement agencies who help keep everybody safe on the water.
Oh, we thank you all for your service. Thank you.
Coming up soon here, I can see them, is the Grand Marshal boat.
We just got to see them a few minutes ago, actually boarding the Grand Marshal boat. Boy, it looked like a fun boat to be on. If I'm being honest, I was tempted to jump on board, but they have really decked it out tonight. The lights look fantastic inside and out, and that is just a really fun boat. And of course, you know who's on board.
Yes, it's Mo and Sally from Cool 105.5, the Mo and Sally Morning Show, and some of their friends having a good time, like you said, Glenn.
It's so funny because I don't know if you know this much about me, but I was on the radio in this area for a long time, and Mo and Sally used to be in the studio next to me decades ago, and they are such good people. They never age. They're always funny. They have this incredible way about them. There they go right there. That's
They
wow.
are fantastic.
Oh, they got their names and little lights. Look at that.
They do, and they're on the beautiful Anam Cara charter vessel, which is out of Riviera Beach Marina.
Oh, you can hear them saying hi. Oh boy.
We got some more beautiful boats coming.
All right.
This is, what a sight. We have the
This
best
is.
view. We
So
have
thi-
the best view tonight.
This is the first boat being judged tonight. It is the Blue Heron 2. No stranger to this boat parade. This is their 15th year. That's 15th year participating. Its theme this year, Santa's Elves. Santa, I know him. Blue Heron Fishing is a proud sponsor of this event tonight. They provide fishing trips and private charters out of Jupiter and Riviera Beach. The Blue Heron fleet was established in 1955 by Captain Harry Nagel. The fleet has been family owned and operated with the third generation currently at the helm. And on board tonight, friends and family owner Ryan's favorite memory of the parade was back in 2017 when his son saw those fireworks for the very first time right here at North Palm Beach Marina during this event. You're watching the 28th annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. We'll be right back.
You're watching a WPBF 25 special, the 2022 Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade.
I love the whistles and the horns.
That's one thing we'll see tonight is a lot of music and action on the boats. The people on the boats really get into it, as they should.
It's got to be hard to see a little bit too with all the light. I mean, anybody who boats at night knows when there's a lot of lights around you, it's difficult. But these guys are professional. They're good captains.
They are. And this is number 2. Tailor Made Tune is the name of it. Owned by Trip Taylor, who is joined by friends and family. Its theme is Santa in South Florida. Last year was supposed to be his first boat parade. On the way to launch the boat, the trailer broke beyond repair. So
that is the biggest bummer.
So now, Glenn, the trailer is sitting on a new custom aluminum trailer.
All right. Boat number 3, nicknamed Small But Spirited. Is this one here? Yep. This one right here. Oh, it's really cute. An 18-foot blue water flats boat owned by Josh Lamberson and his wife, Sarah. It is decorated in the spirit of the holidays. And those aboard, Alberto, Bro, Connor, Robert, Brian, and Julia, all longtime friends of Josh and Sarah.
And boat number 4 is next. This is the Inlet Grove High School Hurricanes Marine Mechanics Academy boat. The Candy Cane is the name, is the theme. Inlet Grove High School is a high-performing A-rated charter school in Riviera Beach. They offer 9 career academy programs, including a Marine Engine Mechanics Academy.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Boat number 5 is Silent Angel 2. The owners are new to the community, invited some friends to join them on their very first boat parade. I'm going to be friends with these people.
I know, there's a lot of friends on boats tonight, and I am jealous. They are very, very lucky.
I think I would have made some friends with boats in the parade by now, but I haven't. All right, boat number 7 is Triple Tail, a 34-foot scarab with a Santa Claus theme. With a fiberglass life-size Santa on top of the radar, light-up snowman, light-up tree, largely lit bow. Anything else? And on the outside there are teardrop icicles and about 1,000 LED lights on board. Friends and family of Russell Roswell, and this is his second boat parade. His favorite part of the parade is all the toys donated, and it brings everyone together for a good cause.
And then we have boat number 8, and that's actually somebody on our planning committee for the boat parade.
Oh.
His name is Ryan Daniello. His family's business is Barnacle Busters, and they're also a longtime sponsor of this event. The boat is appropriately named Busted Barnacles. Ryan is part of 3 generations, another 3-generation family of boat parade participants. His grandfather, father, and now Ryan have all been a part of the parade for 20 years, and they're all leaders in the marine industry here.
Also, hats off. I've had to scrape barnacles off a boat. It is not easy to do. Boat number 9, a 36 Rapallo, owned by Bill Kress from Palm Beach Gardens. Sorry, Rapallo. The theme is Merry Flamingo Christmas. Bill has been a part of this parade for 6 years and is always amazed by the amount of people who come out to enjoy the parade each and every year. We have some big crowds along the Intracoastal tonight.
That's the one thing I hear is people on the boats just can't believe, especially people doing it for the first year, cannot believe how many people come out to watch this event.
My phone was blowing up. Where should we watch it from? Where can we sit?
Yeah,
where should we go?
Everyone wants to know. Here's boat number 10. This is Miss Piper, a 28-foot pursuit owned by Katie McVeigh from Stewart. She is joined by family and friends. This is her first boat parade. There's going to be a lot of those tonight, and decided to get involved because her business, Nautical Marine Services, is a member of the Marine Industries Association. They have always loved the parade, but now they have their dream boat to enter. Oh, I love that. The parade is fun and puts everyone in the holiday spirit, she says.
That's a really cool snowman on top of there, too. It's hard to get, it's so hard to affix all these decorations to a boat and have them stay on while the boat's bumping along.
Yes.
All right, boat number 11, Making It Count. Owned by John Frost from Wellington. He's joined by his family and friends tonight and their longtime boat parade participants.
Yes,
They've
they
got
are.
The Abominable Snowman on there.
So
yeah. Oh, the next.
This
they
is
have
number 12 is Compass Point, owned by Norman Willocks from Jupiter, with the theme of I Believe. So here we have the Abominable Snowman.
Okay, there's the Abominable Snowman.
Races to catch up with Santa's sleigh this holiday season. He races through the water chasing Rudolph and the sleigh. So together with the snowman and all the misfit toys, they can spread peace, love, and joy to all this holiday season.
I don't know if you know this or not, but the Abominable Snowman's actually pretty nice. He just has some tooth problems, so some dental issues.
That was all.
Dennis the elf really... All right, never mind. We can talk about it all later. Boat number 13 is Meridian. A 32-foot Sea Ray dancer owned by Tim Mullen of Palm City. Joining Tim is Casey, Celia, Charlotte, Gianna, Joe, and Joanne.
Whole crew.
Tim used to organize the boat parade in Martin County. Now he's excited to participate in this one organizing tonight.
That is very cool.
Yes.
And another thing that we're going to see tonight are a lot of toy boats moving along with the parade. We got people from Sea Tow and Towboat and a lot of other private vessels, and so they'll be going along with the parade, collecting toys from people at seawalls and docks. And
they're doing a great job, right? They've been scooting right in and picking up toys. I've seen them.
All right, we got number 14, Rain Genie 3, a 32-foot Grady White owned by Randy Wilson from West Palm Beach. The theme of the boat is Tropical Christmas. On board with Randy is Nick, Gigi, and Bill. They've watched the parade for 15 years. 15!
Oh
but this is their first time being in the parade. They're excited to switch from being a spectator to a participant and help to support a great cause, which of course is Toys for Tots and Little Smiles.
You know, somewhere along the way, somebody was like, this year we're doing it.
Finally!
We're gonna do it this year, and they did it. You're watching the 28th Annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. There's still much more to come, including a visit from Santa. Stay with us. Boat number 15, always carrying a familiar face. It's the same Jerry Owenbrink.
Jerry Owenbrink, he has been in the parade for
Oh my
years.
gosh, I know that name, but a very different boat this year. It's an 18-foot My Toy, and Jerry says he likes the smaller boat a lot better than the bigger boat. Jerry is a 4-time Best of Parade winner over the course of the past 28 years. Is he going for... He's going for
it. He's
number
very,
5.
So one thing about Jerry is that he is very competitive.
Yeah.
So no matter what size boat he has, he is going to be going for that prize.
I don't think you can put another light on that boat. That's a lot.
No, absolutely not.
I can't get over. First of all, let's talk for a minute about the conditions of the Intracoastal tonight, because this is one of the most perfect boat parade nights. A light breeze.
This weather is fantastic.
Low 70s. If you aren't down here this year, come down next year for this. All right, boat number 16.
All right, that is Kahuna, owned by Ron Weaver from Jupiter. The theme is the Nativity, featuring a 6-foot angel, large star, and about 5,000 lights. Wow. Joining Ron are Jackie, Eric, Donna, Dave, Beth, Frank, and Andrea, another big crew. This is their first boat parade. They've been wanting to enter the parade for many years, so this year they started early and are so excited to finally participate.
I see the Polar Express. I see the Polar Express. Boat number 17 is the Flock, owned by Andrew and Tony Flockhart from Palm Beach Gardens. This theme is the first gift of Christmas, which comes from the story of the Polar Express.
There you go.
Yep. More than 10,000 lights on that boat, custom designed smoke machines, and a crew to simulate the conductor and children who learn to believe again. What a great movie. All aboard. This is their second boat parade. The family used to watch the parade from their boat, had no idea the amount of joy the parade brings to many. And after they decided to enter it, finally they moved their Christmas celebration to the boat parade because it's one time of year they can all be together.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
I love that. And then we have boat number 18, a 30-foot Robalo owned by Chris Charaba from Port St. Lucie. Came all the way from Port St. Lucie. That's pretty awesome.
Got a couple of folks from the
do,
Treasure Coast coming down and participating in this boat parade, which is amazing. All right, boat number 19 is Bear and Wait, owned by Tom Cruise. Is that Tom Cruise? Not the same Tom Cruise.
Cruise with a K.
Right, Cruise with the K. Let's see, does he have a Mission Impossible to shoot? From West Palm Beach. The boat's theme is Winter Wonderland with more than 1,000 lights. Joining Tom on board are Emma, Brian, and Lily. This is their first boat parade. They decided to enter because of Tom's daughter, and they can't wait to get everyone in the Christmas spirit. That is amazing.
They sure are. All right, then we have boat number 20, and it's the smallest boat in the parade tonight. It is a 2022 Sea-Doo Switch Sport Compact. Woo. Named the CG, owned by Christopher and Courtney Wasick. Its theme is Rudolph takes flight in the snowy, starry sky. The vessel is a jet ski on a Triton platform. I think it was supposed to be Triton platform. So it already has a sleigh shape to it. Perfect. And the Wasicks just moved here a few months ago from Chicago. Wow, and they love it. Of course they love it. What's not to love? You might see them cruising around Peanut Island or to the Tequesta Sandbar.
I mean, I know Chicago gets warm occasionally, but I've been there in the summer and it was cold, so I'm glad they're down here. All right, boat number 21, Real Lucky, owned by John. How do you pronounce his last name?
I think it's Positek.
Positek. I don't want to get it wrong. From North Palm Beach. This is his fourth boat parade. He enjoys donating toys for less fortunate kids in the community and enjoying times with friends. Look at that. Those lights are high up.
Fantastic. Then we have boat number 22. Wow, a 30-foot Dynamite is the name of it, owned by Gary Case from West Palm Beach. The boat's theme is Under the Sea Christmas with 2 inflatable trees, reindeer, marlin, crab, pelican, and lots of lights. It looks amazing. On board are some elves from the North Pole. The family used to do the Boynton Beach Boat Parade, but they moved and decided to enter this one for the first time.
And can I just say they have a pretty good sound system?
The sound coming off of some of these boats is great. I need to find out what they're using.
We got Beach Boys, Little Saint Nick. All right, here we go. Boat number 23, the 27-foot Live Like Rudy, owned by Tori Burke from North Palm Beach. The theme of the boat is We're Lit. On board with Tori is Father Denny, who has participated in the boat parades up north and had this one on his bucket list. Check it off.
And it's lit, literally.
Check it out.
It is literally lit. The
It looks like the
is perfect.
Yeah, it looks like the top of a Ferris wheel almost.
It does. Wow.
Oh yeah. Flashing stars, incredible. Oh, look at this.
Okay, so boat number 25 is coming. It's 46-foot Forever Young, owned by David Harrell from Jupiter. The theme of the boat is jellyfish. Yep, they got that right. And they were all handmade for the parade. It took about 10 people to assemble everything onto the boat. This is their first boat parade. They did a great job.
How do they do that?
I don't know. David's joined by his family and friends. His mom passed away during Christmas of 2020, and attending the boat parade every year was one of her favorite things in the world.
I can't get over. Is that the Grinch on the front too, dancing around? It looks like the Grinch on the front.
It does.
All right. Boat number 26, Teaser 2, with a theme of parents under the tree, Captain and crew.
Presents under the tree.
What did I say?
Parents. No parents under the tree.
Listen.
Maybe there are. I
came down one morning, caught my parents under the tree, putting gifts under there. I was like, what are you doing? Presents under the tree. I can read. Captain and crew on Teaser 2, Scott and Susan Abel and Rick Carey Kendrick. They are all from North Palm Beach, and this is their 5th consecutive year in the Holiday Boat Parade. The boat is decorated with over 3,600 lights. It took approximately 50 hours to build and assemble. The brightly lit Presents Under the Tree will be open on Christmas. Oh, what are those presents?
What might they be?
I'm gonna guess a skateboard.
Number 27, this is a fun one, 19-foot Veruca Salt with a Willy Wonka theme. The name of their boat is Veruca Salt, so they must really love Willy Wonka.
Veruca!
On board the boat tonight, you will see Violet, Willy Wonka, Veruca, and an Oompa Loompa. The Giuliano family says they want to donate their time and energy to support children who are struggling during the holidays. That's really sweet.
Oh, that is really sweet. Are you a fan of the new Willy Wonka or the older one?
Old.
The old one?
Definitely.
Old school, Team
100%.
Wilder?
Yep.
Okay. Boat number 28, Team Scrappy, owned by James Rigg from West Palm Beach. The theme is simply Merry Christmas.
That's it.
James is joined by a family and friends. He's been a spectator for many years, and this is his first year entering the parade. It is something he has always wanted to do, but never had the time to properly decorate. Now he's got
Looks
the time.
good to me.
Oh, yeah. Boat number 29, 41-foot Real Country, owned by Jeremy Remsen from Loxahatchee. He's joined by friends and family, and this is his first boat parade. I think next year we're going to be saying this is their second boat parade for a lot of people. A lot of people.
I think we will too.
Yeah.
And the boats just keep on coming, Glenn, and they all look so good.
There are dozens of boats still to come, plus a visit from the big guy himself, Santa Claus. You're watching the 28th annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade.
You're watching a WPBF 25 special, the 2022 Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade.
I can't get over the detail in some of these decorations.
People spend hours.
Just the configuration of the lights.
Yes.
I mean, and I tell you what, we have really had a collection. This is a few more boats than last year, is that correct?
It's a few more boats than last year. Yep, we have boat number 30 coming right now, 45-foot all-in, owned by Don Hanson, and has a theme of Gnome for the Holidays. Aw. Here's the gnomes over there.
Those are some loud gnomes.
Those are not the gnomes, Glenn. That's boat number 31. Who's on that boat?
Boat number 31 is a 22-foot Sweet Sus 2, which is always a crowd favorite and is two-time Best of Parade and a fan favorite winner. This is the 8th boat parade appearance. The theme this year is a plunderous pirate Christmas. Oh, that's why they're loud. They're plunderous pirates. All right. On board,
Makes sense.
Captain Dwight Fetterman and his plunderous crew of holiday scallywags. Arg. This crew loves bringing the community together for the boat parade every year.
They did a great job. They do a
Yes.
great job every year. And then we have boat number 32, which is also a 32-foot. It's called Fat Sally, owned by Duncan Coggin of Jupiter. I love the boat names sometimes. On board tonight are employees of the Coast Seawall team. This is their first boat parade appearance, another first one, and it looks great.
Look at this.
Wow.
Do you see this coming? Who can't see
Okay,
this coming?
something good is coming.
Boat number 33.
Wow.
53-foot Naughty Kitty of Jupiter. This 53-foot power catamaran is bringing a white Christmas to Florida.
They are.
Are there snowflakes coming in here?
Yes.
That's amazing. They got they're bringing Frozen Christmas without frozen fingers. I was distracted by
I'm
the
distracted.
snow and toes. She is decked out with thousands of white lights, snowflakes, spheres, icicles, snowfall, which we're getting now, and a beautiful white animated tree. Her guests are also decked out in all white attire, dancing to music from a live DJ and enjoying their Florida-style snowfall. Look at that snow machine pumping it off the back there.
And it's so cool that it's actually making it to us over here on the seawall.
Ooh, we got a good breeze going.
We do. It's perfect.
By the way, if you want to track the boats tonight, you're able to do that. Aren't you using
Yes,
the tracking?
so there's an app called No Wake, K-N-O-W, Wake, W-A-K-E, and so people can use that app to track the Grand Marshal boat, as well as the last boat in the parade, the Little Smile Santa boat.
So if you're hanging out somewhere along the route and
Yep.
you want to know exactly where everybody is, that's
Exactly,
perfect. All right,
exactly.
boat number 34.
Is 41-foot Diggin' Life, owned by Ron Taylor from Loxahatchee. He is joined by friends and family. The theme of the boat is Fun Christmas. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. Ron has been part of this boat parade for 6 years, so another veteran. He loves to see all the people come out and enjoy all of the decorated boats.
I wish my friends were that rowdy sometimes. I feel like I have tame friends watching this boat parade. You don't have any, you're just staring.
I
Oh,
can't
I'm sorry,
I can't
Glenn.
say the same thing. Sorry, Glenn.
I'm sorry, Glenn. I
can't.
wish your friends were fun. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Boat number 35, 24 feet, 1 more minute, owned by the Alvarez family from Wellington. This is their 5th consecutive year participating in the parade. The theme is Merry Crustaceans.
Ooh, see, it's very unique.
The family gets to Phil Foster Park early to get the boat in the water. They decorate the boat in the slip there. Their favorite part of the parade is when the fireworks shoot off into the sky to signal the start of the parade. That's when everyone on board starts singing Christmas carols. And on board, by the way, Angel, Maureen, Cruz, Scott, Christina, Lucas, Brady, Eli, Riley, Andrew, and Justin.
They got a big crew too.
They do have
Love
a big
it.
crew.
All right, this is really cool. Boat number 36, called Time Out, owned by Michael and Diane Slavin of North Palm Beach. They've been in the boat parade for many, many years. Time Out is a 56-foot Symbol Pilot House motor yacht filled with a team of Santa's helpers checking out who is naughty or nice. Swimming dolphins, yep, we see those,
Oh my
are
God.
pulling the boat decorated with nearly 10,000 lights. A polar bear is on the roof standing guard against those who are naughty. Rudolph is in a dinghy on the back,
Wait.
ready to deliver gifts to those who are nice.
Oh, I see. The polar bear is protecting
Yes.
from
It's
from
a whole-
pirates and things.
It's a whole
'Cause
thing.
We
yeah.
had those rowdy pirates
Right,
earlier.
right.
I don't know if Boat number 37 is Nailed It
Ugh.
with Aaron and Diane Liscombe and their 2 boys, Parker and Sawyer from North Palm Beach. They won both Best of Parade and Fan Favorite last year with their
So
memorable gingerbread house. Oh my gosh. Their theme this year, Elf on the Shelf. Ready to count down the days until Christmas with all the boys and girls. The 30-foot contender features more than 15,000 LED bulbs and more than 200 sets of lights. It took about 75 hours to assemble everything. The boat includes a 15-foot elf sitting on top of a big shelf. Boys and girls, gumdrops, candy canes, and a peppermint stick. This is their 5th year participating in the parade. They say it's one of their favorite times.
I'd say
of
they
the year.
nailed it. Just like the boat name, they nailed it. Boat number 38 is 22-foot Phoenix, owned by Paul Ganella from Palm City. The theme of the boat is Polar Bear Express with 3 inflatable polar bears, 120 balloons, and many white lights. Paul says it took 3 people a few hours to decorate and lots of alcohol. Paul is joined on board with Tammy, Jack, Maria, Shannon, and Kelly. We can all relate, right? They have been in 5 boat parades, but missed the last 2. Paul remembers fondly a few years ago when the parade got to PGA Bridge and the bridge had not been raised yet. I'm glad he remembers that fondly. It's a good memory.
Boat number 39 is 24 feet, Realty One, owned by Jonathan Rennan from Loxahatchee. The theme of the boat is Santa Claus is coming to town. With Santa, lots of lights and loud Christmas music for all to hear. Jonathan is joined by his friends tonight. This is his first year in the boat parade, and he's never seen it before.
He's never seen it?
So not only has he not seen it, but now he's in it.
And he's doing a great job.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I love it. All right, boat number 40 is Mark Aretaville, not Margaritaville, Mark, because I can confirm the owner's name is Mark.
All right.
Yep.
Is he living on sponge cake?
Maybe.
Okay, fine.
It's a 2009 32-foot Lures with the crew from Mariner Marine and South Florida Yachts. The employees are very passionate about the toy drive. They're longtime sponsors of the parade for 10 years. However, this is their first time entering a boat in the parade, and they hope they have fun and we see them back next year.
All right. Boat number 41 is a corporate entry from Pura Vida Divers on Singer Island. The theme for 46 Aurelia is bubbling over with holiday joy. The team from Pura Vida, am I saying that correctly?
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida loves spending the evening, having fun on the boat, and they say the boat parade is the perfect way to kick off the holiday season. I agree 1,000%.
Absolutely. All right, boat number 44 is coming, and it is our Fluoxetine 2, a 27-foot Grady White owned by John Kamer from Tequesta. He's joined by family and friends. The theme of the boat is Santa.
That's Santa's partying. Look at that Santa.
Oh, look at him. He's dancing. This is the family's 4th Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. They love to see all the decorated homes on the Intracoastal. That's right, because people decorate their homes along the water, and so they're getting a good show. All these boats are getting a good show, too.
We get a show from them. They get a show from us.
Yep.
It's
Win-win.
mutual. It's
Win-win.
mutual.
Yeah.
Reciprocal. All right. Boat number 45, 21-foot Fun Day, owned by Patrick Joy from Jupiter. He says he's watched from a bridge last year, and he got a boat shortly afterward, and now he's in it. Here he is.
I love that story.
Yes.
Saw it, was like, you know what? I'm going to go get a boat and enter it in the boat parade next year.
Definitely doing it.
I love it. Boat number 46 is 23-foot Team 3, owned by Michael Sullivan from Jupiter. The theme is Christmas tree. On board with Michael are family and neighbors. That's nice. He brought his neighbors.
Oh, there's nice. It's a good way to be friends with your neighbors.
Yeah, right? Come on my boat for the boat parade. Michael was on a friend's boat in the parade in 2019, and he loved seeing all the festivities and parties along the Intracoastal, so he thought, let's do it.
I want to meet somebody who bought a boat just to be in the parade. That would be like somebody fun to meet.
We should meet him. We should find him. We should find him after this.
We're your best buddies, just so you know. All right, boat number 47, 26-foot Surreal. They say I know. They say
the theme. Clever names.
There's all these clever names.
Yeah.
I gotta really read. They say the theme of the boat is 12,000 or 1,200 lights.
Yeah. That's their theme. Their theme is 1,200 lights.
It's very to the point. On board tonight, Chris, Joyce, Jackie, and Will. This is their first parade because they thought it looked like it would be fun to enter. They were right.
Hopefully it is.
We're going to jump ahead.
We're going to jump
to boat 60.
It's
we'll come back to the others.
We'll come back to the other ones. All right, so number 60 is a corporate entry for the 40-foot Food Yacht. Food Yacht, as seen on Food Network, is Jupiter's #1 water top dining experience with Chef Justin. He is joined on board by friends and family. They love the fireworks and crowds. Contact foodyacht.com for reservations, and happy holidays.
It's almost that time. When we come back, Santa arrives in Palm Beach County. Boat number 48.
So this is a twofer. So there's boat number 48 and 49, and they're together tonight because they are filming a TV show. And so boat number 48 is the lead boat just for the camera crew to film the boat behind it. And this is definitely a first for the Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade.
Okay.
Absolutely. So the theme of the main boat is going to be electric sleigh.
All right.
It's time to harness the holiday boogie fever from our friends on the electric sleigh. These groovy elves and disco daddies are staying alive and feeling the Christmas vibes with out-of-sight mirror balls and dynamite dance moves. This ain't no jive party, people.
Can you dig it? Wait, I want to know what the TV. Sorry, can you dig it? What's the TV show? Do we know what the TV show is?
We don't. I think it's like a top secret thing.
But
I know.
It's top secret if you're in a boat parade?
We got to do some research after this and find out.
I'm going to do some Googling.
Yeah.
All right, I want to see what's going on here.
But wait, there's more good stuff coming.
There's a lot here.
That's not all.
By the way, I want to just mention really quick, monetary donations for the tour drive can be made at palmbeachboatparade.com.
Thank you, Glenn. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I know people are asking right now, where can I donate to the tour drive? Okay, boat number 50 is Catan, a classic 1986 17-foot cat boat with a theme of candy cane cat boat. On board, mom, dad, their 3 sons, ages 5, 8, and 12, plus the family dog.
Yes, love it.
This is their first boat parade, but they have watched for many years the PGA Bridge. They say the fireworks are always so awesome, and the community atmosphere is so great. They enjoy giving back to the community and having festive family fun.
Boat number 51 is 21 foot, having a blast, all the way from Boca Raton. All right, we got someone from South County right now with the theme of the Grinch. Ooh, we can hear the music.
Yes.
On board with owner Peter, our family and friends, and this is another boat in the parade for the very first time.
He's a mean one. Okay.
Love those Grinch themes. So,
oh yeah.
The toys. Let's talk about how many toys we collected last year.
Yes, please.
We collected almost 13,000 toys last year for Toys for Tots and Little Smiles.
During the boat parade.
So during the boat parade, it was over 6,000, and then when we count all the other toys that were collected at the toy boxes throughout Palm Beach County, palmbeachboatparade.com for all those locations, we add them all up, that's how many we had. It's amazing.
Incredible. That made so many kids happy last year. Let's do it again this year.
Let's do it.
Boat number 52, 35-foot timeout with the theme of Let It Snow, featuring 3,200 LED lights, an inflatable and crew of 9 snowmen and women. On the boat tonight is the entire staff from Civil Design Incorporated and their spouses. The crew has been viewing the parade for more than 10 years. This is their first year participating. I'm picking up a theme here.
Yep.
They're looking forward to being a meaningful bonding event for everybody, all their staff, everybody on board, and getting everybody into the holiday spirit. I can totally get around that. That is so great.
I love that. That's their holiday party for work.
I am on board.
Maybe we should talk to our people, and we could do something like that.
Do you think we should be sitting on a boat doing this?
Hey, you never know. Maybe that's in our future. I don't know. We're just gonna throw it out there. I don't know.
I think that'd be great. Sort of like a floating dock.
Never
like
say never, right?
Right by here. Absolutely. Compass is the new presenting sponsor.
Yes, Compass is our presenting sponsor this year, and we are so thankful and happy to have them with us.
They were all over the place here earlier when we were setting up and everything. They're really a nice bunch. They really are. There's a separate category for corporate vessel entries.
Yes, there is. There is a separate, corporate vessels have their own judging category.
That's pretty amazing. All right, boat number 61. We're getting to it. I see boat 58 there, 59.
So the other judging factors, the judging factors for all the boats is lights, enthusiasm, and theme decor. So the judges, that's what they're looking at. They're looking at lights, they're looking at enthusiasm, and theme decor.
When you all got together, I mean, you have to have a big meeting with all the captains.
Right.
You have to make sure everybody understands the rules, because this can be tricky. There's a lot of boats out here.
Yes.
There are even some people that aren't part of the parade that are zipping around out here.
Yep.
Everyone needs to understand exactly how it's done, and yet it just goes off and looks so beautiful and so
There's
fantastic.
a lot of moving parts, and these boats have done a really good job. It's tough for them to get in order, and they've done a great job getting themselves in order tonight.
Oh, I hear the vacation
So
music.
I am so excited for this one. It's boat number 55, 70-foot Madame Blue. The Nassif family's been in the parade for 7 years, and so it's definitely become one of their family traditions. The theme this year is the Nassif family version of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, one of my favorite movies. Don't miss Cousin Eddie on the bow. She has over 15,000 lights and took a week of preparation. Yeah, that looks like it.
Oh my gosh.
Close friends and family are the cast of Griswold characters. They look forward every year to this event and giving back to the community. Lisa, the owner, loves looking through old photos of past parades and seeing how much the family has grown up.
The squirrel in the tree.
Oh, I love
My
it.
kids
Yes.
love the squirrel in the
Yes.
tree. All right, boat number 56 is the corporate entry for the Twisted Tuna, sponsor of tonight's event. 85 Koala is one of the largest boats in the parade tonight. She is an 85 burger yacht available for charters with luxury day charters.com, based in Jupiter. The theme is appropriately seafood under the stars. I love that.
Twisted Tuna, seafood on the stars.
I get it.
I get it.
It's a kind of a dad joke, but not. On board are Kenny, Rochelle, and Twisted Tuna crew. This is their second year being part of the parade. They love to see all the people cheering for Landon. It puts everyone in the holiday spirit.
That is a beautiful boat. Beautiful.
Boat number 43.
43 is coming up. It is
a 50-foot Nouvelle V2, owned by Stephen Elliott from North Palm Beach. I used to captain a very similar boat to that up in the Chesapeake there. They're gorgeous boats. The theme is Santa Claus is coming to town. Joining Stephen on board is Angela, Alberto, Caroline, Ashley, Joe, Michelle, Bob, Betty, Scott, and Robin.
Wow.
This is their first boat parade. To them, the boat parade is a chance to give back to the community and feeling the joy from just being a part of it. I hear some Sinatra.
I do too, and I love that song. All right, so boat number 57 is 75-foot 212 with a theme of Christmas in the City. On board are the owners of the vessel and their guests. This is their first boat parade. They saw it last year and wanted to, another one. They saw it last year and they wanted to get involved because it looks like so much fun.
That cityscape on the side is fantastic. Oh, wow, that is neat.
So good.
Boat number 58, 17-foot La Petisa, owned by Harry Ramps from Lantana. The theme is Happy Christmas. Harry is joined on board by his family tonight. This is their second boat parade. They love doing it. They love bringing the community together and helping to collect toys. He says the parade means a lot to his kids, and it doesn't matter the size of the boat, everyone's helping out the community.
I love that. So true, because we really have so many different sized boats in our parade, all the way up from, I think, 12 or 13 was the smallest, 12 or 13 feet, all the way up to 85 feet. And everyone's having such a great time.
It feels good to watch it. It feels good to be a part of it. This is a feel-good event all around. Boat number 54. 73 feet.
That's
wow.
a big one.
Unconquered. The theme is Simply Christmas. On the boat are friends and family of Dustin Richter. And I love the simplicity of it.
Not a lot of lights,
gorgeous, it's just a gorgeous boat, and I love these underlight, the lights off the aft, off the stern there.
Yeah, there's some green
really
lights.
Cool. Really neat.
Kind of Grinchy vibes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Right off the transom.
Oh wait, it's not
good.
over. We still got more boats coming.
So Glenn, reindeer stopped right in front of us too.
It did. This is our 6th year with our partnership with Little Smiles. We've been working with Toys for Tots for over 20 years, but this is our 6th year with Little Smiles, and so we just could not be happier with the turnout of toys that we've gotten over the years. Again, I can't stop talking about
Smiles,
it.
Such a great organization too. Both Toys for Tots and both, and this saw all the Marines too, hanging out earlier today and helping out. Boat number 59. No. I don't want to get these mixed up now because we want to make sure we're giving everybody a shout out here tonight. But I was mentioning we had the Marines walking around tonight, shaking hands with everyone.
We did. It's so nice to have them here. And so what a lot of people don't realize is that the Marines get on boats here at Safe Harbor North Palm Beach Marina. They get on the toy boats. And so a lot of times when people are donating toys during the parade, there will be a uniformed Marine there to greet them.
And people, I know, take pictures, thank them for their service.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful for them. It's
Absolutely.
great to have them here. Boat number 66.
This might be our last boat.
It might be the last one?
This might be it, yeah.
Okay. If it's not, we'll say the next one too. Representing Little Smiles, and y'all know what that means. Is Santa on that boat?
Santa is on that boat.
He's riding on the Little Smiles floating sleigh, visiting us all the way from the North Pole. I know him. The mission of Little...
He's on the back.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
All right. The mission of Little Smiles is to help kids during difficult times in hospitals, hospice, foster care. But during the holiday season, they changed their mission to help any child and family in need. They are aboard the 88-foot Miss Blue Heron, part of the Blue Heron fleet. This is also the largest boat in the parade tonight.
It is the largest one.
Look at him back there, just chilling. Man, my kids are freaking out right now over here. I can see them over here. They're so excited. They're so excited. We're letting everyone enjoy just for a minute here. Do we think that's it? Are there a couple more coming?
I think that's it, Glenn.
I have been watching, I want to admit something. I have been watching this parade for years from the sidelines. I have been watching it on WPBF for years. When they came to me this year and they said, can you do the boat parade this year? I tried to keep my calm. I was like, sure, I would be happy to do it. And then I went like in a room where nobody was at the station. I was like, ah! So I was really, really happy. You know, I grew up on boats and I captained boats for a long time, and I just love being near the water. And so people come down to Florida and I can feel them just being drawn to the water, drawn to want to just see it, even if they've never been on the water on boats before.
It's part of the South Florida lifestyle.
So, wrapping it up.
Let's do it.
All right, that's a wrap. I hate to say that because I want more
I know,
of the 28th annual Palm Beach Holiday Boat Parade. Thank you again for joining us. I'm Glenn Glazer with Alyssa Freeman.
Happy holidays from WPBF 25 and the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County.